Good afternoon. I'm Chief Roundtree. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to the media. Thank you to our council members and also members of the community that are also present here today. We're here to discuss a traffic stop that occurred on May the 3rd, 2017 with a Winston-Salem police officer, C.J. Carter, and Mrs. Takara Williams, black female, age 24. You are all aware that the stop was recorded by a citizen and it has been uploaded and played on Facebook. Since that time, the stop has received a lot of attention, not only locally, but across the country. Also, several of you as media outlets, you have already reported the information based on the Facebook post. Also, there's a lot of misinformation, incorrect information, false information, and different points of view that are being discussed around the city. I don't have a problem with the different points of view. You know, we all have our opinions, but when it boils down to it, there are only one set of facts. With the video, of course, the Facebook video, it starts at a portion of the traffic stop between Officer Carter and Mrs. Williams where she was already out of the vehicle. What you will see from the police video is the entire interaction from the very beginning of the traffic stop until the end of the traffic stop. And I do want to make one point. We understand that there are some groups that want to rally, they want to protest here in the city, and that's all well and good. You know, we respect individuals' rights to protest peacefully. And I do want to emphasize, as long as you protest peacefully, you know, you have that right to do so. And as the police department, we will be there to protect you. Now, with that said, that does not give you the right to loot or to damage anyone's property that does not belong to you. So we are here in an effort to be transparent to the city, to the citizens of Winston-Salem. We're here to be transparent as an agency, which I have stood for. So as part of being transparent, the city's legal team and myself, we did go before a Superior Court judge today. And based on the current North Carolina law, which we were required to do so, we were approved in order to release the video. And that's our plans for today. We will be releasing the video in stages, as far as we will be having some commentary as far as the initial traffic stop, what was said and what wasn't said. Again, our video will start from the beginning, where the video that was uploaded on Facebook really starts the encounter midway. The Facebook doesn't show that Officer Williams was going to issue, that Officer Carter, was going to issue Ms. Williams a traffic citations prior to her refusing lawful orders by Officer Carter. The Facebook video also doesn't show Ms. Williams refusing to step out of the vehicle when she was lawfully ordered to do so several times by Officer Carter. North Carolina law does authorize an officer to either order occupants out of a vehicle or order occupants to remain in a vehicle. The Facebook video also does not express even some of Ms. Williams' comments that she made to one of the local media about she refused Officer Carter's orders to step out of the car. And that's quoted in the article that was reported on through Fox 8 News. The Facebook video also doesn't show where Officer Carter repeatedly advised Ms. Williams that if she did not comply, she would be arrested. The Facebook video and the WSP video does show that Officer Carter did use a minimum amount of force to place Ms. Williams into custody, and the Facebook video and the WSPD video does show that Officer Carter remained calm and collected throughout this encounter. The Facebook video and the Winston-Salem video does show that Mrs. Williams was the one who resisted, yelled, and cursed during this entire encounter. Before I move forward, I do want to say this is an effort to be transparent and to be fair again. I want to make it clear that this is not, this press conference is not to bash, attack, or belittle Ms. Williams, but it is prudent upon us to have all the available information out there, and we have to follow the course that North Carolina law states in the way that we can release a video, where on Facebook there's no vetting, there's no commentary, or there's no explanation as to far as how information is disseminated. Just briefly, just a brief recap before we show the video. As you are aware, Officer Carter, again, he stopped Ms. Williams on April the 3rd. It was approximately 9:15. This is on Motor Road, the area of Motor Road that's near Old Walkertown Road. And during the course of this, Ms. Williams was arrested. There were several traffic charges that she has been charged with, and there was a pickup order on her license plate due to the vehicle not having the proper registration and insurance, and the officer was in the process of removing the tag from her vehicle when he asked for her keys. So at this point, what we'll do, we'll start the video from the initial traffic stop. Officer Carter, he was running LiDAR radar speed enforcement on this portion of Motor Road, and that was the reason why he initially stopped Ms. Williams. He did clock her at 51 miles per hour, and we'll go ahead and start the video at this point.
Morning. Hey, my name is Officer Carter, Winston Police. The reason I stopped, you're going 51 and a 35. Need to see your license and registration, please.
Go ahead. 434 25 station 8. Go ahead. Sophomore, Nealon, morning sophomore. Could be on call. 10-4. That's for 14, 34, 15, 31.
everything's on the car is straight. I cannot locate this registration.
You still on Burlingame Drive?
No. I live right up the road on 113 Health Circle.
Do what?
Live right up the road on 113 Health Circle.
Health Circle. Okay. How long have you lived there?
About a year.
Have you changed that with EMV?
No, not yet.
Okay. Is there a reason why we hadn't?
Well, my license is expired.
Huh?
My license is expired, so I had to change it.
Okay. Well, you can't drive with an expired license.
I don't have an expired license.
You said it's expired.
I said my license is not expired yet. That's why I hadn't changed it.
Okay. You've got 60 days to change that anytime you do move, so.
Okay, thanks.
Is there a reason why your child's not seatbelted in the car seat?
Because she just unbuckled herself. She's only 3. She's very active. And we're on the way to daycare.
Okay. Go ahead and put the vehicle in park for me, okay? All right, I'll be right back.
When the officer is completing his citations, running records checks, now we can watch it if you want to. I mean, we're not trying to hide anything. It will be on the full video, or for the sake of time, right now, we can move forward until he gets ready to go back to the car, whichever way you want to do it. But it is about 8 minutes while he's, again, printing citations and checking information through DMV. So can you go to the point just before he makes his approach back to the car? Yes, sir.
626 radio test.
Hey, can I get the keys to the car real quick?
Or what?
I'm taking the tag off the vehicle and I don't want you to have the keys.
No, sir. I'll call my grandfather because this is not my vehicle.
It's not a request. I need your keys for my safety so you don't start the vehicle.
The keys are out of the ignition, but I will call my grandfather.
I need to hold them.
No, sir. I'll call my grandfather because it's not
The next step is you going to jail.
Okay, I just need that confirmation right quick.
Step out.
No, sir.
Step out.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Give me the keys. That's a simple request.
I'm calling my grandfather so he can hear this. No, sir. No, sir. I have my children in the back. No, sir. There's no reason. You need to tell me why.
I told you why.
Your safety. You're scared of me.
I don't want you to start the vehicle and move
I'm
it.
stopped by the cops and he is harassing me. He's putting his hands on me. He's saying he needs to take the car, the vehicle. I need you here right now. I am scared at this point. I am scared at this point.
I just need the keys,
I
sir.
have my kids in the back and I am scared at this point and I have no idea. He said he stopped me for... They're not in here. I took them out of the vehicle because it's... I need help! Help me, Papa! I need help! Help me, Papa!
Step out.
Help me! I'm scared! Help me! Help me! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! My God! There's no reason for you to do this.
Let me have your hand.
He pulled me over for a speeding ticket. What are you doing? No, sir. I want somebody here now. Thank you, ma'am. My name is Shakira Williams. I have no idea why he is stopping me. Help me.
Let me have your hand.
State Police Department.
Let me have your hand. Let me have your hand.
Officer Carter. It's harassment. He's not telling me why he's putting me in handcuffs right now.
Go ahead and step him up, Kelly. Let me have your hand.
No, sir. No, sir. Not until my grandfather gets here because...
Let me have your hand.
There's no reason. He said he is scared. He's doing it.
I'm not scared. I don't want you to have the keys.
For what? This is not my vehicle. It's my grandfather. He's on the way to obtain it. There's no reason for you to take the vehicle into any type of custody. There is no reason. So I would like to know why. Why are you doing this?
You refuse to cooperate.
No. How? How? You told me to turn off the vehicle? I did.
I wanted the keys.
Why do you want the keys to a vehicle that... For what?
I don't want it to back up on taking the tag off.
There's no reason for it to back up. I turned off the ignition and took out the keys.
I hold the keys till I'm
No,
done.
sir, my grandfather is on the way because
That's
this
fine.
is irrelevant. I refuse. There's no reason for you to do this, and I would like to know why.
I've explained it. Let me
For
see your
what,
other
your
hand.
safety?
Let me see your other hand.
No, sir.
Let me see your other hand.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
626 radio test.
Oh, hell no! At this point, oh, my f***ing God! Oh, my
See your other hand.
God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I swear to God! I will sue the out of you!
I'm 10-4, I'm
I swear to
10-72.
God, I will sue you! There's no reason. My children are in the back! And you pulled me over for what? There's no reason for this! Yes, I will call... Oh my God! At this point, oh my God! Yes! Oh my God, I never thought I would have to deal with this in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. For what? For what? Because I'm a black girl?
No, because you refuse to cooperate.
For what? I don't have anything, sir. I'm taking my kids to daycare that I can't do now. You gonna watch them for the time being? Huh?
Your grandpa's on the way, right?
I gotta go to work. He can't do it.
Calm down, baby.
No, because this is not right. He pulled me over for going 51 and
Can you just step out of the roadway, please?
No. Please record this, ma'am, so I can have documentation because I'm going to sue the out of
Step
him.
out of the roadway. You can record, that's fine. Just step out of the roadway.
This is crazy as hell.
Roll over. Bring your knee in. Bring your knee in.
I'm going to bring a lawyer in. How about that? Because there's no reason for this. You don't have to do this. Please. Can you? I got my picture out. This is horrible and degrading.
I'm gonna pull your bra up, okay?
This is horrible and degrading. You doing this for what? A speeding ticket? A speeding ticket? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Calm down, baby.
You are a grown-ass man. You should be
Calm down.
ashamed of yourself.
Stand
Calm
up.
down, baby.
God damn it. My
One, two,
kids
three.
are in the car. I ain't pissed
Okay.
at this point.
Okay, just calm down.
I'm so I don't have anything, sir. I'm
Turn
going
around,
to
face that way.
work. What the hell do I have? They got my grandfather right.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to come down because this is irrelevant. This is pointless. I ain't pissed.
Relax.
No, I'm not going to relax. You see what you're doing? Do you see? I'm not one of these damn hooligan-ass females. I'm trying to get to work. I'm running for my kids.
Check District 1.
For what? You pulled me over for a speeding ticket and then look where you have me. For what?
Just relax.
No, I'm not going to relax. Do you
Thank
see
God.
what you're doing? Do you see what you're doing?
I tried. I gave you plenty of opportunity.
You did not. Papa, look what he's doing.
Let me talk to him, okay?
Get the off of
Shut
me.
up. Hey, what? Calm down.
Not till she calms down. I'm not letting go.
Calm down. Just calm down. I'm here now, okay? Just calm down.
See, you making a big scene. It's not
He threw
necessary.
me on the ground, Papa. He threw me on the f***ing ground.
Come on, chill.
And she got everything on content.
Kids are in the
She got
back.
everything.
They're fine.
She got everything on video. She got everything on video.
Once I get here, I'll explain everything, okay?
She got everything on video. No. Okay then, so everybody
I got uniform.
I can't. He won't let me.
Sir, can you
Will you put her in your car?
What the I gotta go to freaking work. A speeding ticket? Seriously. She didn't even bring my car. She threw me on the ground. And
I was going to get her keys so I could take her tag off because I don't let anybody have their keys so they don't back up. She refused to comply. Gave her several times. Told her she was going to be arrested. She refused. So I arrested her. Got her in the door jamb. She refused to give me the other hand. Put her on the ground. No, just off hands. Good.
I'm right here. Look, he got me. You right there.
You'll have about 5 or 6 patrol vehicles come your way down Border Road. Advise.
I have code 6. You got plenty on scene. Yeah. Let me explain what's going on, man. Cool. Stopped her for speeding. There's tags revoked, insurance violation, her license are suspended, several other issues. I go up there and tell her I need the keys to the car because I'm getting ready to take the tag off the car. I don't let
It's my car.
Right. That's
Okay.
state's wanting the tag back. So I always ask for the keys so someone who decides they don't want to have any part of this can't start it up, take off, or run over me. For my safety, I don't want to be behind a 15,000-pound weapon. She refused to give me the license or the keys. Okay. At this point, I've already got her on several arrestable offenses. She refused to comply, so I attempted to take her under arrest. She continued to resist. I was able to get her out of the car, up against the door. She continued to. She wouldn't give me her other hand. I had one in cuffs. She continued to refuse, so I put her on the ground. It's part of our technique to get a subject under arrest.
I understand.
So that's
Now,
where we're at.
all this on video?
It's on video.
All right. I just want to make sure it's on video.
It goes on for several minutes. I think you get the gist of it. You have access to the entire recording as we have it, but just for the sake of time, the encounter is pretty much over at this point. Just to recap, she was charged with speeding 51 in a 35 miles per hour zone. She was charged with driving while license revoked, displaying a revoked registration plate, operating a motor vehicle without insurance, failure to notify DMV of an address change, and resist, delay, or obstructing an officer. Anybody have any questions?
Chief Roundtree, in your view, and I want to make sure we have the officer's first name right, James Carter, was he acting properly during this traffic stop? Based on your view?
We do have an internal investigation being conducted at this point, and that started when we were notified of the video. Our notification occurred early on May the 3rd. So at this point, I will wait until the internal investigation is complete before I pass any kind of judgment, because we want to look at everything closely again. I know most of the time everybody wants an answer immediately, but in this case, I'm going to wait until our internal review is done.
Chief, just to be clear, with the new law, who requested the video be released, or did
The city of Winston-Salem requested. The city of Winston-Salem, meaning the police department and the city officials, requested that the video be released. And the process requires us to go before a Superior Court judge. And we had a hearing today about 2 o'clock. And the judge granted us to be allowed to release the video.
Chief, as a former patrol officer yourself, would you have done anything different?
It's been so long since I worked patrol, John. You always can sit back and second guess, like people are going to do today. That's all part of the process. You always can have learnable moments from any situation. I'm not going to sit here today and second guess what the officer did. He did what he had to do at that particular time.
Since you're doing an internal review, is the officer currently on paid leave, or is he still working the roadways?
He's working.
Chief Roundtree, Bishop Todd Fulton, Social Justice Show, the Ministers Conference. Will this video be uploaded on WSPD website, and if so, when, so that the citizens of the community will be able to?
I think I'm going to have to refer to marketing, because I think they are going to upload it.
It's just a question, Chief, of where you want it posted, on one of your pages, you want to set up a separate page, we'll talk about it as soon as this is over.
Okay.
Yes, we will get it up.
We will get it up as soon as we leave here.
Thank you.
Chief, one of the comments on social media is the officer patting down the suspect. I was wondering if you could address that in terms of, male officer patting down a female.
That's one of the misconceptions. What you saw was what we call a cursory pat down for contraband and or weapons. A male officer can do a cursory search, the same as a female officer can do a cursory search on a male. This was not an intrusive type search. Of course, individuals can say different things, but that is a cursory search that is taught for police officers to conduct anytime somebody's placed under arrest.
Chief, can you just walk us through again? She said something about the registration, then he went back to the vehicle, and what the situation was with the license and the registration and the vehicle.
I'm not sure if I understand your question.
It was just difficult to hear what she said about she gave him her license and then she couldn't find the registration, or can you just kind of talk us through what that exchange
She
was?
provided her license. Of course, when Officer Carter went back to his motorcycle, he has the capability of running a DMV query, and at that point he learned that her license were revoked, and he learned the information about the vehicle, the insurance stop. There was a pickup order through North Carolina DMV that requires a police officer to seize the registration plate anytime there's a pickup order issued by DMV. So that's what he was in the process of doing. And I know it takes a while, but you can see him printing the citations. You know, once you have a chance to go back and look at it, that's part of the part that we fast forwarded through. But he was printing the citations so he could issue her the citations, take the tag, and she could have went about her way.
She would have been able to drive away.
Yes, she would. Well, she wouldn't have been able to drive away in this particular car, but she could have called for someone, a taxi, Uber, or whatever she chose to do, to come pick her up from the site.
And then maybe so someone could have driven. So then how would they have gotten that car out of the roadway? A towing company? Can someone else drive it?
Well, if you listen to the video further, Officer Carter allows her grandfather to pull the car up on the curb. Now, we can't allow an uninsured vehicle to be operated on the highway. Now I don't know how her grandfather got the car back home, but of course there are tow services. There are different ways that he could have had the car removed back to his home. But the officer couldn't allow her to continue to operate the vehicle. But she could have called someone to come pick her up from this location.
Chief, I had a conversation with the woman who stopped and shot the video of this happening. And she told me that after Ms. Williams was arrested, she was in the back of a police car, handcuffed with her breasts exposed, no one making any attempt to cover her up, and suggesting, I guess, that was a sort of humiliation that shouldn't have happened. Do you know if the video shows anything that would confirm or deny that story? Do you have any comment on that?
I don't. I do know that, and I don't know the lady's name who shot the video, but she was very helpful in assisting and calming Miss Williams down at the scene. Officer Carter also allowed her to cover up Mrs. Williams at one point. Go ahead.
Can you point out anything the officer might have done in the video to try to calm Ms. Williams down, or I guess?
Well, I think it's obvious if you.
Escalate?
I think it's obvious if you listen to it with his repeated instructions to her.
Just saying relax or
Yes.
calm down. That would be it.
Yes.
Chief Roundtree, the grandparents tell me that a police captain and a police sergeant apologized to her Wednesday morning at the master's office. Do you know if that's true, and do you have any comment about that?
I don't go by what people say.
Well, they were there.
If I'm not aware of it, I'm not aware of it, John. All right. I appreciate everybody's coming and your attention to this. We will get the information uploaded. And I guess, Frank, if you want to come up, we can see what's the best place before we start packing up for us to upload this.
Yeah, we'll talk as soon as this wraps up and we'll figure it out. And I'll get on the phone with our web guy and make it happen.
Okay.
So Chief Roundtree, this is basically escalating because she refused to give over her keys for Officer Carter to remove the tag, correct?
Well, he wasn't going to use the keys to remove the tag,
No,
but
he wanted the keys, so she went back up on him and drove away.
Right, for
But
officer.
he wanted the keys.
Right, for officer safety purposes.
Would he have given the keys back to her, or what would have happened if she did comply with that?
I think I answered that question a few minutes ago. He would have issued her the citations that he printed on the motorcycle, given her the keys back, and she could have called someone to come pick her up from Motor Road, and she could have been on about her way at that particular time.
Chief Roundtree, Lieutenant Riga can explain what happened at the magistrate's office.
Okay.
Afternoon, Lieutenant Riga, Special Operations Division. It was a sergeant and a corporal, not a captain, that explained what happened to her at the magistrate's office as part of our internal investigation into what happened. It wasn't anything more than a regular conversation, and I believe because she was more calm at the time, she better understood what was happening.
Was there an apology?
I don't know the specifics of the conversation. I just know it was a sergeant and a corporal. Thank you.
And, well, there's a, something we haven't talked about, and she mentioned it in the video, and I feel obligated to at least ask. She said, am I being arrested because I'm a black girl? I haven't talked to her about any racial motivation here, but one of her grandparents do believe this whole thing was racially motivated. Can y'all at least talk about that?
I can't talk about that. I can tell you the reason why she was stopped, and I can, just like we outlined these charges. So that's the reason why she was arrested.
So are you saying there was no racial motivation here at all?
Okay, thank
Race
y'all.
is not an issue.
Thank y'all for coming, John. I think I answered your question. I don't know what. I think you want me to answer the question the way you want me to. The way you want me to answer.
I'm just asking the question, Chief.
Okay.
I'm not looking for any particular view. Just asking the question.
Okay. Thank y'all for coming.